Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today I am going to show you a simple yet really effective way to help a rotting orchid recover quickly. From a gentle yet highly effective natural fertilizer to help revive your orchid after it has stopped blooming so it can continue to thrive and bloom again like a radiant gift from nature. Let's get started. When seeing pots of orchids in the garden wilting, leaves turning yellow or having mold spots, many people often think that the plant is unsalvageable and rush to throw it away. However, for experienced orchid growers, this is not the end, but the time when we need to be calm, persistent, and handle it properly to help the plant revive. First of all, we need to carefully observe the leaves. If the leaves are attacked by fungi or bacteria, black spots, or fine white mold will often appear. The cause may come from the growing medium being too moist, the roots being waterlogged, or insects biting and spreading the disease. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you along on this journey. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button to support me and so you don't miss any orchid care tips. It's great to have you along on this journey. Next, check the growing medium and roots. If the roots are soft, turn dark brown, or have a foul smell, it means that the growing medium has been infected with fungus and is severely rotten. In this case, we must remove the plant from the pot. Remove all the old growing medium and prune the damaged roots with clean, disinfected scissors. It can be seen that the entire root has been completely damaged and no longer has vitality or functions that can help provide nutrients to the plant. I will cut the bottom part of the root, keeping only the healthy green root or tip. Even if it is just a small shoot, it can still save the plant. With a healthy top or stem, we will keep it, dry it slightly, then proceed to propagate or replant in a clean, airy, disinfected growing medium. The important thing is not to give up too soon. Even if the plant only has a small green shoot left, with proper care and perseverance, the plant can still recover strongly and sprout new roots. Next, we will proceed to clean this sprout. In the next step, we will bring the orchid to the cleaning area and carefully clean the entire plant. First, use a clean water hose with light pressure to wash away all dirt and mold on the surface of the leaves, stems, and roots. When spraying, move your hand evenly. Avoid spraying directly on the young shoots so as not to damage the young tissue of the plant. During the cleaning process, you can use your hand or a soft cloth to gently wipe the surface of the leaves, helping to completely remove mold and dirt that has been there for a long time. After cleaning, we will rinse the entire plant with clean water again, then place the plant in a ventilated place with gentle light. Let the plant drain naturally and stabilize before proceeding with the next steps. Today's main ingredient is fresh turmeric, a very familiar and easy to find ingredient in every garden. Turmeric contains many vitamins, minerals, and especially the active ingredient curcumin, which helps fight bacteria, prevent mold, and stimulate orchid roots to regenerate quickly. We will choose a fresh turmeric root of about 30 grams, not crushed or rotten. The skin is still bright yellow and firm. Next, use a clean knife to cut the turmeric into thin slices, helping the active ingredient to easily dissolve when soaking or mixing with the orchid nutrient solution. Do you grow any orchids? Comment below so I can build an in-depth care guide video, specifically tailored to the characteristics and needs of that orchid. In the next step, take a fresh limerick root, wash it and gently scrape the outer skin to release the essential oil and limerick juice. This turmeric essential oil contains many natural antibacterial and antifungal active ingredients, and also helps to quickly heal wounds on the orchid stem and roots. After scraping, We take the turmeric juice and essential oil and apply it directly to the base and roots of the orchid, where it is often susceptible to mold or damage. Turmeric essential oil will penetrate deep into the plant tissue, helping to disinfect, prevent root rot, and stimulate new root tips to sprout more strongly. When done regularly, the orchid will recover quickly, regenerate healthy roots, and completely avoid mold or insect infestation. After applying, we put the plant out to prepare for the next step of treatment. We will take a blender, put the fresh turmeric that we prepared earlier into the blender. We prepare a small cup, then place our orchid plant aside to prepare to apply or soak. We will add about 500 milliliters of filtered water, then close the lid of the blender tightly. Then, turn on the machine and blend thoroughly so that the limerick is completely crushed. The essential oils and nutrients in the limerick dissolve with the water. When you see the mixture is smooth, turn off the machine and open the lid, so we have completed one part of the nutrient water. Now, we will use a sieve or fine filter cloth to filter out the residue, keeping only the pure turmeric water. This water is the essence of fresh turmeric, which has antibacterial and antifungal effects and stimulates orchid roots to recover very effectively. In the next step, we will add vitamin B1, a very important nutrient that helps stimulate orchid roots to grow and recover quickly after treatment. We will take about 3 vitamin B1 tablets, then add them directly to the turmeric starch water that we have just prepared. Next, stir well until vitamin B1 is completely dissolved in the limerick water, so that the active ingredients blend together. Thus, we have a turmeric nutrient solution combined with vitamin B1, which is both antibacterial, stimulates roots, and helps orchids to revive healthily and develop sustainably. In the next step, we will dilute the solution to help the orchid absorb easily and avoid nutrient shock. We will add about 500 milliliters of clean water equivalent to half a liter of water to regulate and balance the concentration of the mixture just prepared. Then, stir well to completely dissolve the nutrients in the water. Now we will use it. First, take out the orchid. Prepare a clean, soft cotton pad. Then soak it evenly in the turmeric B1 nutrient solution that has just been mixed. Gently wipe the entire surface of the orchid leaves. The top surface helps clean dirt, increasing the ability to photosynthesize. The bottom surface helps remove mold, bacteria, and small insects that often hide. Turmeric has strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, combined with vitamin B1 to help stimulate root recovery and development, thereby increasing resistance and helping the orchid to quickly revive. After wiping the entire plant clean, we will place the orchid in a cool place, preparing for the next care step. In the next step, we'll prepare a clean glass cup, then pour the mixed turmeric and vitamin B1 nutrient solution into the cup. Next, take out the orchid and gently place the base of the plant in the cup so that the solution covers the base. Soaking the orchid base in the limeric B1 mixture helps the cells in the roots and stems absorb nutrients, thereby increasing the ability to recover, stimulating new roots and nourishing healthy leaves. We will keep it for about 25 minutes so that the solution penetrates deeply into the plant tissue. In the next step, we will prepare some clean moss. This is the type of moss used to keep orchids moist. Next, pour in the mixed turmeric solution, then soak the moss in this mixture. Soaking the moss in turmeric water helps increase its antibacterial and antifungal properties, while retaining the precious nutrients in turmeric, helping the orchid to gradually absorb them when used. We will soak the moss for about 1 hour so that the nutrients penetrate each moss strand. After 25 minutes of soaking, the turmeric and vitamin B1 nutrient solution has begun to penetrate deep into the orchid roots, helping the plant absorb the restorative active ingredients well. After an hour of soaking, our moss has absorbed the nutrients from turmeric. At this point, we gently remove the moss and squeeze it to drain the water as long as the moss retains its natural moisture. Do not wring it to dry. After the moss is drained, we will prepare for the next step, using this moss to cover or incubate around the orchid base, helping to retain moisture, antibacterial, and provide nutrients for the plant to gradually absorb. In the next step, we will prepare a very airy pot with many small holes around the wall to help drain water and circulate air best for the orchid roots. Then, we put the moss soaked in turmeric and vitamin B1 solution into the pot. This moss has been disinfected, antifungal and rich in nutrients, very suitable for making a composting medium to recover orchid. Next, we gently place the orchid in the middle of the pot, arrange the moss around the base and cover the roots evenly, so that the moss hugs tightly but is still airy, helping to maintain stable humidity and provide natural nutrients for the plant to gradually absorb. After completing, we will place the orchid pot in a cool place with gentle light and maintain regular misting to keep the humidity every 3 days. After a short time, the orchid will recover quickly with strong roots and green leaves again. In the next step, we will maintain regular misting for the orchid every 3 days. We spray evenly on the leaves and moss layer around the base. This helps maintain stable humidity, creating conditions for the plant to absorb nutrients better and grow healthily. In addition, we prepare a ventilated pot with many holes to cover, helping air and oxygen circulate well. We can put the pot as a lid to create a space, like a miniature greenhouse, both maintaining the necessary humidity and preventing insects and mold from entering. Finally, place the orchid in a shady, airy place with gentle light in the morning or late afternoon. The plant will adapt well, grow strongly, take strong roots, and soon recover its vitality. So, after 4 weeks of persistent and technical care, the result is very encouraging. Our orchid has recovered strongly. Looking closely, we can see that the new roots have begun to sprout. White and plump and healthy, the leaves are green again, much thicker and stronger. The plant stands firmly, grows well, proving that the recovery process has been successful. It is hard to believe that the orchid that seemed to be abandoned, thanks to the heart, patience and love we have for the plant, has now revived and grown healthily. The natural nutrients that were prepared from familiar ingredients in the kitchen have helped the plant absorb well, regenerate energy and sprout new roots. Now that the plant is stabilized, we can move to a new growing environment, a well-ventilated, clean and nutritious substrate, helping the plant adapt better, develop comprehensively and prepare for the upcoming brilliant flowering season. With dedicated care and the right methods, any orchid can regenerate and bloom brilliantly again. In the next step, we will plant the orchid in a new substrate, helping the plant adapt and grow healthier. First, choose a pot with many drainage holes around it, ensuring good ventilation and air circulation, helping the orchid roots not to be waterlogged or diseased. The substrate used here is carefully treated pine bark, ensuring that it is free of mold and bacteria before planting. Sterilizing the substrate is a very important step to protect the young roots of the plant from harmful agents. After preparation, we place the orchid in the pot. Cover the surface with a layer of clean moss that has been soaked in nutrients before. This layer of moss will help retain moisture, stimulate the roots, and support the plant to quickly take root, while increasing the ability to exchange gas and absorb natural nutrients. With such planting and care methods, our orchid will recover quickly, develop stably, and grow stronger in the new environment. So, we have completed replanting the orchid in the new substrate. Next, maintain a gentle care regimen in the garden, periodically add natural nutrients, and keep it moist. The plant will adapt well, take new roots, and soon produce healthy, bright flower buds. In the next step, we'll prepare a clean spray bottle to spray the nutrient solution on the orchid leaves. This solution includes turmeric and vitamin B1, which has antibacterial effects, stimulates roots, and helps the plant recover quickly. First, lightly mist the entire surface of the leaves and substrate, helping the plant absorb nutrients through the leaves and young roots. This also increases humidity, reducing stress on the plant after replanting. Every 2 weeks we will spray turmeric plus B1 nutrients once to supplement energy and stimulate the growth process. On normal days, every 2 days, we should check the substrate. If it is dry, water lightly and mist to keep the leaves moist. This method will help maintain a stable environment, creating conditions for the orchid to grow evenly, root strongly, and soon sprout new buds. Next, we will water the nutrients directly into the orchid roots, helping the solution penetrate deep into the roots and substrate, creating conditions for the plant to fully absorb the necessary nutrients to grow healthily. After watering, we'll soak the orchid roots in the solution for about 20 minutes to increase the roots' permeability and stimulate the plant to recover faster. When enough time has passed, gently lift the plant out to avoid damaging the young roots. During this recovery period, we should place the plant in a shady, airy place with natural light in the morning or late afternoon. This helps the plant photosynthesize easily. The leaves become thick green again and the roots grow strongly. After 4 weeks of persistent care, our orchid has grown extremely strongly. You can clearly see that new shoots are emerging strongly, showing the plant's abundant vitality and excellent recovery ability. Thanks to the proper care, the plant has sprouted another new shoot. New leaves are blooming green, showing that the photosynthesis and growth process is going very well. When checking the roots, we see many new roots growing above the rim of the pot. White, healthy, plump, and firm, a sign that the plant has completely recovered and begun a strong growth phase. The orchid now has a strong vitality, thick green leaves, healthy roots, and if we continue to maintain this care, it will soon produce a brilliant flowering season. Let's continue to take care of the weak orchids in the garden like this, so that our garden is always green, full of life and joy every day. I hope this video will help you take better care of your orchids at home. If you find it useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming simple and natural orchid care tips.